Hello air signs, and welcome to your speedy reads for this month of July 2020. I hope that you're all doing very well. You can use this reading for your sun, moon, and rising signs. In some months you might identify more with your moon sign or rising sign instead of your sun sign. So if you know your astrological chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that is normal because I'm reading for a lot of you in the YouTube community. If you'd like also a private reading with me, you can do so by going to tripletarot.com. You can see all of my services, rates, pricing, and how to book over there. I'm also linking it on the description in the box below this video. And before I begin, I just want to say that I'm going to be keeping this theme of blessings and opportunity because the world is just going through such a tremendous amount of difficulty and things that are feel sometimes like they're out of our control, out of our hands. So I want to use my platform to bring a bit more clarity. There you go. I have the Seven of Wands to bring more clarity and to give a higher perspective. That would be the energy of the Seven of Wands, and that's exactly what I want to bring in my channel. All right, with all that said, let's begin the reading. I am going to put some timestamps in the description box below, so you can feel free to jump into the sign that you'd like to check out. All right. Hi Gemini, how are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing so very well. I'm going to be focusing on our sign, and I say ours because I am a Gemini sun. So this reading definitely applies for me. So Gemini for the month of July 2020. Gemini for the month of July 2020. What's to come for Gemini for the month of July 2020? Top 3 cards of the deck. Okay, it's these ones. Okay, we have the Lovers card. This is the card that represents us in the major arcana. We have the 10 of Cups, oh my gosh, and the King of Swords. So we have appeared in our reading. Every tarot reader will have their own connection with the cards, but for me specifically, every time that I read for a client, or in this case a sign, and they pop up in their chart, or in their reading rather, twofold in their major arcana representation and the minor as well with the King of Swords. This denotes so much control for our sign, and that is definitely something that we want to see. There's going to be a Mercury retrograde that's going on. It has been going on for quite some time, since June, but it will be going direct. Starting from, I believe, July 12th onwards, and this is when the magic happens. The 10 of Cups, which is feeling renewed, feeling really happy, and like we have our cups full. Cups represent the energy of love, of friendship, of togetherness, of wholeness, and of completions, and things that make us feel very happy and whole. So we have that energy here, especially I want to say halfway through the month. I want to say after Mercury comes direct onwards, things are going to be just happening for us. I mean, we started with the Lovers card, so that already tells me that we're going to be very lucky, especially when it comes to choices, making the right choices for us, putting our needs first. That's first and foremost what I see. And also seeing things from like I was saying earlier in my shuffle, I see us having a higher perspective when it comes to the things that truly matter, because that is the 10 of Cups, the things that truly fulfill us, the things that truly call our heart, our soul, our spirit. So these are the things that are going to be the focal point for us throughout this transit. And I do see our communication being specifically heightened after Mercury goes direct. I want to say the third and fourth week are going to be the most prominent, where we can have either difficult conversations, or simply if, say, you are a writer, an author, or you use your speech. For example, I am doing these readings, and sometimes when Mercury is retro, I definitely see that I am having difficulty communicating what it is that I want to say. So this is definitely good news if you are a teacher, if you at all deal with communication. And I also see getting more clear in where it is that you want to go forth in life. You're going to start paying more attention to the things that really serve you, the things that you really feel happy and whole with this beautiful illustration of the 10 of Cups. I love this deck so very much. It's a new deck. I got it very recently. It's not even a week, I want to say. But I love the illustration. I love the light that it emanates, and it speaks very clearly of us being able to embrace our yin and yang, our positive and negative side, our duality, recognizing the duality in other people and within ourselves, and making sure that we are putting forth, first and foremost, rather, our needs first. So lots of positivity to be had. 10 of Cups also denotes family and strong familial bonds or connections with people that we love, reasons to be happy and to celebrate. So a lot of love to be had, a lot of opportunity to be had, and us feeling like we are in control of our decision making, our lives in general, and getting more clear on what it is that we truly want and desire. So I love this message for us in my IG, because over there I do single card pulls every single month. I typically do them halfway through the month prior for the month that I'm reading for. And I remember getting a message regarding our dreams needing a more practical approach, a more practical plan, but the ability is there for us to achieve it. So that is this King of Swords energy with the Lover's card saying, okay, this is what we want, getting clear on what we want, but also on the steps that we need to take in order to achieve them. So not only dreaming big, but also coming up with a plan of attack so that we can achieve them, so that we can manifest them that much quicker. All right, Gemini, that is the end of my reading, my speedy read round for you guys. I hope that this was of help to you. I hope that it definitely made sense. And if you want to follow me on all socials, I'm under Triple Tarot. And now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Libra. Hi, Libra. How are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing so very well. I am going to keep doing the theme of blessings and opportunity for every sign this month, because we can all use some good news. And I am focusing in on Libra for the month of July 2020. What's to come for Libra? Top 3 cards of the deck, please. What's coming up for Libra for the month of July? What is coming up in the terms of blessings and opportunity for Libra? All right, we have the 7 of Cups, lots of options for us, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. So this is a very personal, particular energy that is asking you to be a bit more, putting yourself first and foremost with this 4 of Swords energy and the 4 of Pentacles. They connect very much because they are the number 4, and tarot is a combination of symbolism, mythology, a lot of different things, but most importantly numerology and astrology. And the 4 in astrology denotes our house, our home. It's a very individual energy, and in numerology it denotes security. So it is the place that we feel safe. So feeling safe, making sure that what doesn't make you feel safe, what doesn't make you feel stable, is perhaps released at this time. That definitely relates to the message that I read for your sign over on my IG on Instagram. I'm over there under Triple Tarot. Feel free to follow me. If you like these readings, you will definitely like the work that I do over there. And it was talking about making sure that you get clear on what it is that you need to release, what isn't working. This could be perhaps something that's cyclical, a negative thought pattern, a person or situation in your life that you need to cut finally. It could just be as simple as a vice. Perhaps maybe you need a better routine, a better diet, what have you. I do see the opportunity of cutting vices and letting go of things that feel like they're either not as realistic with the Seven of Cups energy. And if you've always wanted to, for example, quit smoking or do something like that, definitely this month will be very beneficial for your sign in order to release and let go. If it is a situation or a person from the past that you have maybe a little bit of cord cutting to do, this is a very favorable month to be more pragmatic, more realistic, and more grounded. And doing grounding exercises could be very, very beneficial for you. Easy ways to do grounding would be if you are able to have maybe a garden in your house, if you have a house, if you're so lucky to have one, or if you are able to get out into nature and plant your feet in the ground. That is such an easy thing to do, to be able to ground yourself, your thoughts, and center yourself. You can do deep breath work, violet flame exercises, meditations. You can also do yin yoga or Epsom salt baths, and you could just do it with your feet if you don't want to submerge your whole body into the Epsom salt. Epsom is very, very inexpensive, and it's such an easy way to ground ourselves. Of course, you can do any form of Reiki or meditation work that you like. Some people find exercise or dance very meditative, so do whatever it is that you feel comfortable with, but making sure that you feel grounded and connected with your higher self, your higher purpose, and being very realistic when it comes to what you want to manifest. So getting very clear and making sure that you have a plan of attack. Because if you do, I do see a lot of more stability for your sign with two beautiful fours here in the center position. All right, Libra, that is the end of my reading for you. I hope that it has been of help to you. And now I am going to be moving on to the sign of Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. How are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing so very well. I am keeping this theme of blessings and positivity in my channel. We could all use some good news at this time. And I am looking into the month of July for Aquarius, doing speedy reads for you guys. So only the top 3 cards of the deck for Aquarius. Show me, Aquarius, for this month of July 2020. What's to come for Aquarius? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Hanged Man, and the Page of Pentacles. I love this illustration. So I see the ability to manifest with the Knight of Wands is here, especially with the Page of Pentacles. For all of you who've been looking for a job or a second source of income, I see the opportunity to create and generate more money, more finances. For some of you, this can denote maybe a higher paying job or a promotion. Either way, this is a very fortunate, lucky energy, with the Hanged Man in the center being a major arcana. Halfway through the month, perhaps things are going to feel a little bit slower moving than usual. The Knight of Wands says you start very, very strong, and the energy is very much forward moving. So lots of forward momentum, perhaps a lot of demands on your energy, things moving very quickly. But halfway through the month, there's going to be a little bit of a respite, a little bit of a lull for some of you. But it is still a moving forward energy with the Page of Pentacles at the end. So whatever it is that you want to manifest, it manifests tangibly at the end of the month. So the Hanged Man just says, be patient. Don't try to rush too much with the Knight of Wands, wherever it is that you're focusing on, because the Knight of Wands in general are manifesting cards. So they talk about ideas, plans, energy, creativity, and the things that we create with our own, by our own selves. So things that wouldn't exist without us being present. So manifesting for sure, but the Knight of Wands can sometimes get a little bit carried away when it comes to its energy. So make sure that you are very judicious when it comes to where it is that you invest your energy in. Make sure that you don't overpromise. Either way, if you feel like things are moving a little bit too quickly at the start, things are going to slow down. So don't fret. Have a little bit more patience with yourself and the situations that you find yourselves in, because things are going to manifest. The energies at the start of the month, especially if you use them wisely, the Page of Pentacles denotes that they're going to take heed in a practical way, in a material form. So for some of you, it is a return of investment and literal finances coming through. And for some of you, it could just be that job. If you have been looking for one, the Page of Pentacles, that's what it denotes. And if you are dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign, fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I do see that there's a little bit of a push and pull with these energies. Sometimes things are going very quickly with them, and sometimes they are feeling a little bit, a tiny bit more stuck. But it is because the Hanged Man is a major arcana, and therefore it has more weight than the minor. It denotes the importance of taking your time. So take your time, don't be rushed, even if you are the one rushing things with this person or people, because they're two different court cards here that have appeared for your sign. Just take your time, don't rush. It would behoove you to take things a little bit slower with this person. If they're pushing you to go quicker, don't. If you are the one that wishes that they would go or would advance a little bit quicker and they are slower moving, that is the energy that should be flowing. That is how you should be behaving at this time, because things that perhaps are things that develop in a slower fashion sometimes develop that much more beautifully. So this person is teaching you to move a little bit slower, or the situation is helping you to realize that slow moving energy definitely has its benefits. Sometimes we want things to materialize a lot quicker than perhaps it's happening, especially now with the situation that we're dealing with on a global scale. The Hanged Man recognizes that periods of respite, periods of lulls, of pausing, lets you reflect and lets you course correct. But the message that I got for you over on my IG was talking about you guys being very lucky and fortunate with whatever it is that you want to manifest. So luck is on your side, the universe is in your corner, or God, if you are a believer. I don't judge anybody for their beliefs in my channel. And it is there for you. There is abundance to be had. There is a reward at the end of this transit. However, you gotta be a little bit more patient with yourself and the energies. And if you'd like to follow me over on my IG, I do single card pulls over there every single month. Around halfway through the month, prior. I do those single card pulls. I call them my guide energies because they are the summary of the energies that are going to be at your disposal for the month that I read for, and it is a complimentary service to the readings that I do over here on my YouTube channel. So I would love to interact with you over there if you are so inclined to follow me. All right, Aquarius, I am wishing you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.